Why is this not female Viagra?
So this quest, to get a female sex pill, something comparable to what
libido
men have
boost,
had,
right?
yeah, has been going on for years and years and years. Sprout Pharmaceuticals, last night, the FDA, we got the news that they had approved this drug. It's going to be sold under the name Addyi. Essentially, Addyi. I know it's it's one of these drug.
Addyi.
It's ADDYI. It's one of these drug names. They can be a little bit of a mouthful.
Yes.
Does
It's another
Viagra
story.
mean anything? Anyways.
Exactly.
To some people, yes,
now,
it means quite a bit.
This drug is, it's going to have to be taken by women every single night, and for a slight increase in the number of what they call satisfying sexual events. For folks who are really having a lot of problems in their sex lives, very little sex, this could be, something meaningful for them. I think what people have worried about and what we hear a lot of criticism about is the drug comes with side effects. Has modest efficacy. The FDA has rejected it twice. There's a lot of questions here as to whether or not, we talk to sex experts, researchers, saying, okay, is this really the drug that we want to be bringing to market first? Is this the drug that people deserve? Well, it is a first step, which is meaningful, but I think it may not be quite the robust effectiveness that a lot of folks were looking for.
Were the FDA rejections based on the side effects, or were they based on the lack of efficacy?
It's a combination. When the FDA looks at a drug, it is that balance of safety and side effects versus how good is this drug. If you're bringing a cancer drug to market, you're probably willing to tolerate potentially a lot of side effects because the alternatives to that are pretty substantial and not great. But when you're talking about lifestyle drugs or something that's treating maybe not a life-threatening condition, you're willing to tolerate fewer side effects. In this case, if you can't drink alcohol when you're taking this drug, you can't. There's some interactions with birth control pills. A lot of those things that I think people think go along with being
with
intimate,
an active sexual lifestyle,
are part of the prohibitions and warnings to doctors when they're being. When
I mean, if a drug is life or death, then the FDA is willing to put up with a higher risk profile. I guess just finally, any chance that this is going to be a big success for Sprout the way Viagra was for Pfizer?
I don't think we should be thinking about it in the same way that Viagra was, but it probably will be a success for this. There is nothing else out on the market for this. They are going to push hard to sell this drug. They're going to take it to doctors. They have an 18-month stay on how long before they can actually go out and start doing the TV ads and radio ads.
God,
and print
I'm
ads.
really dreading the TV ads.
God, just get ready. But they've got to wait a while. There's a lot of restrictions in place on this drug initially, I think, to get a feel for how it is actually going to work out in the real world.
True, Armstrong.
Thanks,
Thank you
guys.
very much. Thank you very much for doing that story with a straight face. It's a serious story. So I'm just pointing out that I appreciate that.
Well, I'm just saying, when the headline crossed last night, I was having dinner with some sources last night, and they looked around at the bar and said, this place is going to get really busy in about a half an hour. But it didn't happen. Maybe it's the alcohol restriction. All right, coming up
You have to take it for a month before it works.
So in a month, that bar will get really busy.